Hello everybody, this is Ryan here, bringing you a first LEGO Transformers video that I pretty much ever attempted. So bear with me and hope you enjoy. So here, this is my creation of my own appearance of Optimus Prime in LEGO form. Right here, you can see his truck. Kind of inspired of half Prime, half Michael Bay. You could probably say maybe a little bit of Robots in Disguise of 2015 when Optimus was reincarnated from the 13 Primes, because you can see a little bit of black in them. So you can see got the tail lights. I just put a license plate on him to make it more public show accurate. Gave him the blue headlights, blue lights up here, kind of counter fits from, you know, the Age of Extinction in his Western Star truck with the blue lights. And there's a little seat and steering wheel. And here's the undercarriage. And he does roll pretty well. And then for size comparison, I did make his trailer. It's pretty big. See how he is compared of the trailer. And it does connect. So just kind of lift the little pegs up and then connect the hole. And so it's quite large. Pretty large. And it does roll quite fine. And then kind of inspired from the dark of the moon, I got symbol here, symbol here, symbol here, and then inside the trailer, if you could see well, that does open up, and it's quite a bit dark in there. I don't know how well you can see that, but mostly all trailers, you know, you probably know that they're all pretty hollow inside, but door kind of semi gets to the ground, but what can I say? Since I made these a bit tall to fit on Prime's deck, you know, whatever you call it, but I got all the lights in here, like how you see out on the main roads in public at night. So there's that. And even though this is a LEGO Transformers, I know people online managed to actually get their Transformers to actually transform. But for me, I did different. Instead of getting it into the whole transformation, I just made the robot mode separate, just because with the people on YouTube and on Instagram and stuff I've been seeing, they manage to get their Transformers to actually transform, but smaller scaled and semi less detailed and show accurate. I don't know, it's just my opinion. So instead of doing that, I just thought maybe make it more show accurate and more detailed, and just end up building the robot mode and the vehicle mode separate. So if you guys agree with me, if you don't agree with me, just bear with me. So move this out of the way, and I'll show you my robot mode of Optimus Prime in Lego. So here he is. Pretty tall. So let me just get him stand up. And let me just back out a little bit more, because he's pretty tall. I don't know how well you see that. So there he is, my Lego Optimus Prime. So here he is. And if you see that he does looks a mixture of 2015 Robots in Disguise, when he was rebirth. You can see mostly black in him. And mixture of white. And plus at the same time, kind of like a mixture of his Prime body from Transformers Prime. And if you see, I did got him with his drawn face right there. See his mouth, his like battle mask, and his chin. And I got his Autobot symbols on his side shoulders, like how has always been his trademark signature of having two logos on his shoulders. And then here's a top view. So you got the smokestacks on him. Got his windshields and his triangular sharp mode. Kind of looking like triangular sharp, or you know what I mean. And got his grills. Got his knee pads. And got his feet. Got his tail lights on the back of his ankles. And got his articulating fingers. Got ball joints up here in the elbow and his wrist. And so there he is. And for weaponry, I have his G1 ion cannon. I know people got build dozens online, so I got a little bit inspirations from them. So there's that. And then from Michael Bay, I got his two Energon swords. Like that. And from Bay, from the third movie, here his cannon with the three barrels. And when the fourth movie came out of Age of Extinction, this is his same gun, but decked out with his flames. Like so. And from Age of Extinction, here's his cannon shield with the 3 barrels. Got a little bit of his coloration details. And here's the Sword of Judgment from Age of Extinction. See how that fits. And for his sword, here comes his scabbard to go on his back to hold it. Just plain and simple. And a little of space. Sorry. For a little of comparison from Transformers animated, here his battle axe with the rocket boots on the back of it. And the reason why I call it a rocket boost, because in the animated he used it as like a means of extra power, and on the back of it, it comes like a rocket. So I got that little flame detailed in it. Like so. And a little bit more from animated. Here's his jetpack. Kind of like an exploration detailed when they got some detailed off of Starscream when they captured him in animated. And even though I do have his trailer, and I know from the 3rd movie, his trailer became his weaponry / jetpack, I just basically went a bit different and kind of made a little bit detailed like it, like giving the extra thrusters on the back, but keeping the more upward wings, like from animated. And these are his shoulder cannons, like from animated. Like so. Put that off to the side. And here's his battle mask. Like so. And so now, to see how the weapons come attaches to him, let's just move the gun first, the sword, shield, his axe, and his cannon. Like I said, he has a lot of stuff. So first, let's just take this off, his arm, and then take this piece off, and then get down in here, get that off, like so, keep that on, and then put this on, like so, and like that. Oh wait, that's it right there. His hand. Take his other arm off. Do the same thing. Take this piece off. Take his hand off. That little piece always gets stuck in there. Every time when I do this, to put his swords on. You know, right now Optimus is standing there being armless. Just watching. And then to put his arms back on. Like so. And there he is with his swords. Kind of reference off from Prime when he dueled out his swords it basically, his whole hand basically integrated into his arm. Other than from Bay, it came out of his arm completely while his hand was still out. So he could be doing his signature dueling swords, like so. And then for his other weapons, we could do the same thing all over again. Take his hands and his swords out, like so. And then to let him hold his signature ion cannon from G1. With this hand right here, with the Technic piece right here, just connected to there, like so. And if you want him to hold his other weaponry, I'll show you. If you want him to be more gunned up and being the casual, you know, be the big guns, give him another piece of the exact same hand and put it on his other arm. We could use this other Technic piece right here and put it in his other hand, like so. And if I could get him standing good. Here he is with, oh, make sure that doesn't pop off. Here he is with his dual wheeling guns. Let's get him stand up. He's pretty top heavy. So here he is, like so, with the cannons. And then his other weapons of choice, we could give him his shield and his sword. So just connect his shield to here like this, like so, and then give him his sword. We just put it in his other hand. And I almost forgot, we could also take his mouth off, be mouthless, and give him his battle mask. And so get him kind of posed. So there he is with his sword and shield, like so. And then remember from the fifth movie of The Last Knight, at one point he became Nemesis Prime, even though everybody was calling him that. And I did made a little casual reference. Just pop his eyes out. Make sure his one ear doesn't fall off. Even though it's be a casual reference from the same earpiece when age of extinction when Optimus was found, and he was going about kill Kid Yeager, and he was badly damaged. His one ear antenna fell off his head because he was badly damaged. If you guys ever, if you guys remember that scene, give him the purple eyes, and while his one blue eye falls off down on the ground, and give him the red side of his antenna, like so. So swapped out the blue eyes with the purple eyes, and now he's considered as Nemesis Prime. Like so. Okay. And then do the same thing. Remove his eyes and his antenna, ear, whatever you want to call it. And then put his regular eyes back. Put that piece back. Put his other eye back. Put his antenna back. Like so. And then remove his shield. Put his hand back on, like so. And then, so he has his regular posable fingers back, and then remove his sword. And actually give him his axe, because growing up, and I know you all know that Optimus was known to have his signature axe weapon, so you could probably do something like, from Animated, he was known to have his signature rocket cannon axe, you know? Like so. And then his other weapons of choice he used in the final act of Animated in a two-part endgame. He had his jetpack. Sorry for moving the whole video. So on the back of his back, how to attach his jetpack is got all these open pegs right here, and then put them down. It will connect on here, and it will go on like, get him in here. It'll just go in, and you guys can see it. He's pretty big. Sorry. Get in like this, and then just hold on. Peg it in, like so, and get him back here, like so. Get him stand up. Like I said, he is able to stand without anything to keep him up. So right now, I'm not having him touching the wall at all, because I know he's able to stand with all this extra backpack, you could call it, because they're known to have extra backpack kibble. So here he is, standing up with the jetpack. So now he can fly. Even though from 2015 Robots in Disguise, when he was brought back to life, he was able to fly with no problem with the jetpack integrated into his back. But we all know, for some reason, Upgrade Optimus able to fly without nothing. And from Prime and Beast Hunters, he was with a jetpack, so there it is. And this is how it looks. Comparison on his back. And then it could fold down his shoulder cannons. Like so. There he is. His shoulder cannons. Like so. And then to remove it, just do the same thing. Just disconnect it on the back. Make sure nothing pops off. Hold on. Like so. And for a scabbard, like I said, it connects on his back. Right here. Just pop this little guy here. Got that little hole. Got your blue piece right here. Connect it right there. Right there. And then for his sword, get him standing for a second there. Hopefully it doesn't fall down, so I can show you guys. With this blue jumper piece right here, and this hole right here, they would just simply connect, and you could put it sideways or straight, however you want it. But usually swords, when people store it on their back, usually it's on the side. And from the 4th and 5th movie of Bay, when Optimus contained the sword, it was on the side of his back. Like so. And then, even though he did store his sword and his shield on his back at the same time, you could actually do it. Like, give him more, like a backpack kibble, kind of like storage of his weaponry. Like so. You know, you don't really see it. His shield, mostly his sword. And then for one last accessory he has, just take this stuff off, put that little thing back on, is I did give him the matrix of leadership. So get in here, open up his side review mirrors, open this up, his windshield. Hopefully, as long as his windshield don't pops off. And then his little grill door section in here. Well, usually that never happens, but sometimes it does actually. What am I saying? Kind of like give it more detail accurate to open up. And there's his matrix of leadership. Just kind of pop it open. And so, see, it's hollow inside. And here's his matrix of leadership. Plain and simple. Make sure it fits in his chest. And to close it up, just close this little bit here. Close his chest. And then close this. And he could hold it in his hand. Like so. See that? So, he is pretty loaded with stuff. And to put it back, same thing, just open his, lift these up. Open his chest. And I'm just going to pop this off just because you guys already can see it is kind of stubborn, but just for sake of the time video, don't want to make this much longer as it is. I just quickly just put in there, put the thing back on, close it up, close this down, and then pop his plate back off and give him his mouth back. I know he looks kind of frowning, but since I have lack of room to make his mouth detailed, I gotta just make it plain and simple so I could actually fit on there. Get him back standing up, sure everything is back in line, nothing is not being tilted or off balance, so he could stand up. And there is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. So like I said, everybody, this is my first attempt of a YouTube video of my Lego Transformers, and I will bring more videos uploaded to my channel, and my YouTube channel is Ryan Friel. And if you guys want to see any more of my other Lego creations, you could go on Instagram and follow me up on Ryuku Matoi. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give me a like or give me a comment down below. And this is Ryan Friel here saying, keep on building. Bye.